Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me for today's slow flow class, Journey to Raja Kapotasana, King Pigeon. Take this moment to set an intention for your practice. We'll begin in tabletop position. Stack the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, press the ground away, tuck the chin. Inhale. Shine the collarbones forward and exhale, round the back. Continue at your own pace. I invite you to close your eyes and sync your breath with your movement. When you stop breathing, you stop moving. You can even bring some subtle movement in and shift the weight side to side or bring your hips down towards your heels. Just taking any movements that call to you, anything that feels good here. On the next inhale, extend the right arm long, the left leg long. Keep the foot flexed down towards the mat. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Imagine your fingertips are growing forward. Exhale, bend. And on the next inhale, reach around into the inside of the foot and press into your hand. Draw the navel in towards the spine and breathe for 3, 2, 1, and release. You can take a couple of cat-cows in between to transition. And extend the left arm long, the right leg long. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Keep the foot flexed down towards the mat. Inhale, bend. And exhale, extend. Follow your own breath and your own pace. Couple more rounds. And on the next inhale, bring your arm into the inside of the foot. Press up into the hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down towards the mat. On the next inhale, roll onto your right knee. Stack the shoulder over the wrist, the hip over the knee. And inhale, extend the left arm long. Exhale, down. Inhale, come up for gate pose. And breathe. Exhale, back down and flow through this transition. On the next inhale, bend the right knee and grab onto the back of the foot and press into your hand for 3, 2, 1, and release down towards the mat. Inhale to the opposite side, stack the shoulder over the wrist, hip over the knee. Inhale, extend the arm. Exhale, come into gate pose and extend the opposite arm long. And breathe, hinging from the hip down towards the leg. Gaze up towards your fingertips. And exhale into gate pose. Continue at your own pace. And on the next inhale, grab the foot, press into the hand, and press the foot away. Release down towards the mat. On the next inhale, spread the knees wide, hips down towards heels for child's pose. Exhale, roll onto the belly for cobra. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, spread the legs as wide as the mat, and press into the tops of the feet and into the quads. Inhale, lift the chest off the mat, press into the pelvis. And exhale down. Inhale slowly up. Press the pelvis into the mat. And exhale, round down. Continue at your own pace. If this is hard on your low back, you can bring your legs even farther than the mat. The grasshopper that moves, Shalabhasana, and release your fingers behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round down. Inhale, balance on the belly. Exhale, round down. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades together. And on the next inhale, bring the opposite foot over your left leg for a deep stretch. Extend the arm long. Inhale towards the opposite side. If this is hard on your shoulder, you can just come and rest one cheek on towards the mat. And inhale back to center. Airplane pose. Bring both hands out towards the side, palms facing up. Inhale, balance on the belly. Draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale down. Keep the legs as wide as the mat, and inhale, balance onto the belly. So allow the belly to inflate. Exhale down. A couple more rounds following your own breath. And hold at the top. On the next inhale, spread the knees wide, big toes touch, and send the hips down towards the heels for extended cat pose or child's pose. Exhale, walk the hands further forward. On the inhale, walk your hands out towards the left and keep the head in between the bicep. Ground down in the opposite hip. Inhale, walk your hands out towards the opposite side. Keep the head in between the bicep. And just breathe into the low back. Tuck the toes and send the hips high towards the sky for downward dog. Take any movements that feel good here. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And slowly walk your hands in towards your feet. And bring some of your weight into the balls of the feet. Interlace the arms. And bend the knees, interlace the arms behind you. Allow the head and neck to hang heavy and slowly curl up to standing. Ground down in all four corners of the feet. Lift the kneecaps for Tadasana. Inhale, extend the arms high. And exhale, take a side bend, half moon pose to the side. Hinge from the hip. Draw the belly in towards the spine. And ground down in the right foot. Exhale to center. Bend the knees to reset. And inhale. Exhale, bend. Hinge from the hip. Ground down in the opposite foot. Inhale back to center. Release the arms down. Spread the feet hips distance apart. Bring your hands to your sacrum or the small of your back. And inhale, lift the chest. Draw the shoulder blades together and slowly roll back. For a back bend, exhale, release down towards the mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Bring some of your weight to the balls of the feet. Allow your head and neck to hang heavy. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. And slowly walk back into your downward dog, hips high. Ground the feet down. And tap the knees towards the mat. Inhale. Step the right foot through for Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Press the hips forward to feel a deep stretch in the left hip flexor. You can bring your hands to your thigh. Exhale, extend the leg for half splits. Inhale, flow through this transition. Exhale, extend the arms overhead. Press forward. You can allow the knee to go past the foot in this position, as it won't cause any damage towards your ankle. Inhale, walk the hands to the opposite side of the leg to feel a deep stretch in your IT band. And breathe. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale out with a sigh. Step the foot back and step the left foot through. Low lunge. Continue to breathe at your own pace. Look up towards your fingertips. And exhale, extend the opposite leg. Bring some of your weight into the extended leg. Exhale, round down. Head to knee if it's available to you. Continue to flow through this vinyasa at your own pace. Inhale, walk the arms out towards the side. Feel a deep stretch in your hamstrings and your IT band. Inhale back to center. Step the foot back and send the hips high towards the ceiling. Spread all fingers and toes and press into the fingers and toes for downward dog. Inhale, step the right foot through for lizard pose. Allow the knee to splay out. And you can bring your hand towards your thigh or your inner thigh to press the knee away or press the thigh away for a nice deep stretch. Inhale, heel till your foot out towards the opposite side of the mat for a pigeon pose. You can keep the knee in line with the ankle for a nice deep stretch. Otherwise, you can bring the heel of the foot into your pelvis to swan pose if this is a little intense on your hips. Exhale, slowly lower down if it's available to you, or you can come onto your blocks. And begin to breathe into any areas of tension. This especially opens up the left hip flexor. Make sure to untuck the back foot and breathe deep into the belly. I invite you to close your eyes or find a soft gaze down towards the mat. Inhale, slowly come back up. Keep the hips stacked towards the front of the room and bend the left knee. You can allow it to come into the crease of your arm. Keep your torso squared towards the front. And inhale, interlace the fingers, lift the chest, gaze towards the fingertips for mermaid pose if it's available to you. You can also rest here. Continue to feel a deep stretch in your quads. On the next inhale, reach around, grab onto the foot if it's available to you, and press your feet and your thighs in towards the mat. Look up towards the ceiling, lift the chest, and exhale, release down towards the mat. Puppy pose, stack the hips over the knees, and press the chest in towards the mat if it's available to you. Walk the hands forward. Inhale, back to downward dog, press up, send the hips high, and step the right foot through for low lunge. Lizard pose, press the knee away or press the thigh away, the inner thigh. Continue at your own pace. Heel toe the foot to the right side of the mat. Tap the knee down towards the mat. Extend the opposite leg long. Untuck the back foot. And if you took pigeon pose on the other side or swan, go ahead and do so on this side. Come onto your forearms. Allow the head and neck to hang heavy. Begin to soften any places that can soften. So soften the shoulders. Maybe you soften the wrists. And invite the Ujjayi breath if it's in your practice. It's like the fogging of a mirror. It's a slight restriction in the throat. And deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth with a sigh. Allowing your breath to be sent to any areas of tension. Slowly walk your hands up and bend the back knee. Reach into the inside of the foot, and maybe you can bring the foot in towards the crease of the arm, or maybe you stay here and allow yourself to feel a deep stretch in the quads. Keep the hips stacked towards the front of the room. And the next inhale, if it's available to you, come into your mermaid pose. Interlace the fingers. Allow the foot to rest in the crease of the elbow. And exhale, reach into the outside of the foot. Lift the chest, press the tops and thighs and the legs in towards the mat. And flex the foot in towards the hand. And release down towards the mat. Take your last transition. It can be child's pose or puppy pose. Come to a seated position. Keep both knees in a 90-degree angle, feet flexed. And on the exhale, press the opposite knee away with the left hand. Lift the chest. Exhale, switch sides for deer pose. Inhale, press the knee away and lift the chest. For a final resting pose, allow the knees to spread wide, tap the soles of the feet together, and come into a reclined position for Shavasana. For reclined butterfly, or take your traditional Shavasana.